So it is 6:09 a.m., August 23rd, 20 of the 21. And as usual, since the last time, I did Agito difficulty on the previous missions, and I got 8 summer outfit thing. Dun, 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 as you can see there. I also just got 30 kill sides with Machina, but you don't get the summer outfit until you complete the next missions, because that's how it works. So yeah, there we go. We can check out 8. Yeah, I found that 8 is one of the easiest characters to get kill sides with, because of how fast he can attack. You just wait till an enemy attacks you, and then boom! It's pretty easy. That's the good thing about this Fart Knocker. Oh, look at that bad boy. Ho ho ho! Oh yeah. That's cool, man. I like it. Okay. Alright, so we got a bunch of new events to do and such. We can check out promotion. See if there's any stuff, things. 7 AP, I think we need 8. Oh no, we can do some of this stuff, it looks like. Blind Stud. Can activate to damage enemies. Remains for longer time. Guess we can do that. Although maybe I'll save up for a jackpot shot. Yeah, I kind of do want that, so we'll save up for that. Nothing for you. See, so you got 11 AP. What do we want? Rather than upgrading ability, I like to kind of learn new ones first. Black hole, manipulate gravity to gather enemies in one place. That sounds interesting. Black hole. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain, black hole sun. Sink. Sink, 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 sink. Nothing for you. Deuce is probably the hardest character in the game to get kill strikes with because of how slow her attack is. I think I'm only at like 18 or something, but whatever, man. Let's see, what do we got? What do we want to do? I don't think there's anything new. We can just upgrade stuff. Form a finishing move after melee attack, sure. Quick draw, cast a finishing spell after melee attacks. Increase power of tone cluster, okay. Sure, why not? It's a tone cluster with down and X. Increase maximum crescendo level, sure, why not? Okay, 7 Trey Parker. He's pretty good with doing kill sites. Let's see, concentrate, dynamite arrow, raining arrows, max charge, drastically increase speed and attack power of charge. Yeah, that would actually be good for kill sites. Yeah. Okay, Machina, Jack. 822. Yeah, gain some levels with this fart cracker. Sacrificial slug. Drop user's HP down to 1 and inflict tremendous damage on enemies. That doesn't sound like something I would want, but you can have it just to try it out, I suppose. Not a big fan of Explosive Fist because of how slow it is, but yeah. Receiving vulnerability while performing Explosive Fist, that'd be a good thing. Because it's so easy to take a hit. Last stand. Receive haste and aura, but inflict user with kill sight. Okay. That sounds weird. But it's another thing we can try. Just for fun. 18. Freaking cater. So we can learn Hawkeye. Guessing it works the same as with Trey. It's like a sniper rifle dealio. Voltaic shot. Imbue shots with lightning magic with down. Yeah, so when you do elemental, yeah, it does fire, but I guess different directions will do different elements. So down will now do lightning. Lightning, that's cool. It's pretty sweet. Alright. Alrighty right. Do Aldo Crystarium, see if there's anything we can upgrade. Boost. Duration. It's already maxed out. Bio. Need more lavender. Okay. Cure. We just need more Verdant for cast time. Protect. Need more Mauve, which you don't get very often. Verdant. Verdant. We need Verdant for like everything, it would seem. Need more Rouge. Oh, we could do this. Raise the power of Fire Shotgun. And again. And it's maxed out. That's completely maxed out now. Rook. Increase the power of that. Now we need more Magenta. Firebomb. Blizzard Missile. Blizzard Rifle. We could increase cast time. I'm okay with that. Lightning. Increase the power of Thunder Rock. Because we got a lot of Jasmine apparently. We're not even playing Black Moon Prophecy. Well, we got plenty of this for cast time. Like maxed out on Yellow Phantoma. Apparently we've been getting a lot of, now we need Sepia for that. Okay. I would like to, Saga Mist. We'll put on, Saga Rock, see what that's like. Pretty much putting ice spells on you, Rem with lightning. Right, Dundaga Rock with you. And who are we gonna put here? I don't know. Probably Deuce, so we can try and get her kill shots, even though it's a pain in the ass to do, but, you know. Give her a spell. Boost, Sheep Protect, Aura, and Invisible. Takes a lot of MP, but I guess we can try that. Might as well. Go Kiraga, Protega. For 5 KO'd characters. I should put that on just in case. Because I'm trying to get everyone's, you know, thing. Summer attire. Like I said, Deuce is probably the hardest character to get kill sites with, so just the way it goes. Alright, so we got some stuff. First of all, we're gonna go ahead and we'll do the chocobo thing and then check out the rubrum. Then we got plenty of events to do. Because we've been gone all this time, so I'm pretty sure some chocobos have grown up. One would think. Oh, for some reason I'm like, where did he go? Yeah. Because I think there's an achievement for getting 100 chocobos to adulthood or whatever. Again, we can't get any new kinds of chocobos until we can get a what's it called? Swiftfoot, whatever. Fleetfoot is what we need. And which you can catch in the Jubania region and the old Lorica region, and the Roshana province, and the Rilrachi province, which is actually kind of where we were, but you know we couldn't catch chocobos there. Also, we need a Mimic-Green, and we can get a Swiftwind chocobo. So that's kind of a thing. Using the Gazal-Greens because that'll give you more. So we can just get that achievement out of the way. For getting 100 born. Born. Okay. There's also a Master Chocobo that you can get. I'm not sure if there's any like achievements for it or if it's really needed at all, but something you can get. We're gonna try and do that. But obviously you can't do that probably till about the end of the game. Since you need to get to certain areas in order to get certain chocobos, and yeah. Alright, well what do we got going on around here? Pretty safe to say we got some new stuff to look at here. Going it alone. You damn right we are.
I see you're all here.
Shut up. Nobody likes you, sir. Operation MA Demolition. It became clear that the Empire's new Magitech armor would revolutionize the way the Crystal States went to war. Hoping to prevent Militus from gaining the upper hand, Dominion Central Command devised a plan to dispatch a cadet task force to enemy territory and have it destroy the facility responsible for producing the new MA model. With a little assistance from Dominion Intel, the cadets safely infiltrated the Imperial capital, destroyed the prototype MA, and accomplished their mission. Their celebration was short-lived, however. Only moments after completing the operation, the cadets were met with a ferocious white tiger Lassie who nearly obliterated them. Fortunately, Concordia's Queen Andoria invoked the Pax Codex, forcing an armistice and allowing the cadets to escape death by the skin of their teeth. Fun. Infiltrating the Empire. Bum bum bum. Cautious Sid Allstein, because he's a fart knocker.
You're sure of this?
Shut up. Yeah, redoing that mission was a pain in the ass because I kept getting screwed because I go through with only one character, and you know, I kept getting screwed by like SOs. And then, of course, you automatically lose a character from the White Tiger dude. And I completely forgot about that, and since I only had one character, it's like an automatic game over, so... I had to do that
The
one,
last
like...
queens return.
I had to do that one, like, 3 times. Ugh. Pain in the ass, but... Yeah. A brief respite. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. New world order. Something about this room. The stupidest order ever. Pretty much.
I don't like it one bit.
Neither do I. The truth about Azana's death.
I understand you wanted to talk to me?
Maybe it's deja vu. Maybe.
Gil for your thoughts?
Sid Allstein's little lapdog.
It really stinks in here.
Freaking Piet, the vanishing intel officer. Ah. Machina stands alone.
What is
stand alone inside the impressive Imperial cityscape. I don't know if we ever get to go back to Ingram. Not sure. I've never been this far, so Arya's true colors. In the PSP version, I think I got to like the beginning of chapter 3 or something. A dragon without a rider. Escaping the Imperial capital, the leaders of Orient's 4 crystal states convened at the Imperial capital of Ingram for armistice talks, but all discussions of peace came to an abrupt close when Queen Andoria of Concordia was suddenly assassinated. Troubled by this news, the Consortium of 8 determined the ceasefire was effectively over, and that war against the Empire would resume immediately. Without a moment to lose, the Chancellor and his entourage began the retreat to the Dominion. Unfortunately, Dominion officials were unable to make contact with all units stationed in Imperial territory, and some legionaries only discovered the ceasefire had ended after the Empire initiated their assault anew. Those units that managed to survive still suffered severe casualties as they fought their way through enemy lines and staggered back to academia. I mean, you know the war wasn't going to end that easily. It'd be a pretty short game. The Empire's Enhanced Soldier Project. The Imperial Army had been conducting research on the creation of superhuman warriors by outfitting them with special mechanisms that would directly affect their bodies and enhance their performance. Drugs! I mean, what? The most common of these experiments was the Super Soldier. Super Soldiers wore unique gear equipped with a system for automatically administering a physical enhancement drug. Told ya. Providing the troopers with greater strength and quicker reflexes than the average soldier. They take steroids, bastages. At the forefront of this method were the test soldiers, more commonly referred to as the freaks. The freaks and the geeks and such. Scientists pushed the limits of technology, maximizing the warrior's offensive and defensive prowess. The flight begins. Whatever happened to just, fighting with your own strengths? Suspected of regicide. Geralt of Rivia style. Failure to communicate.
Rem, are you feeling okay?
At the deserted house. Yeah, I think outside of the deserted house, you can catch.
This is for the queen.
You can catch one of the chocobos that we need, but when we were outside of it, there were no chocobos for catching at that point. So unexplained interference. So we'll have to get back there at some point.
The comm appears to be working fine.
Quiet, Deuce. Better than usual. Take some cough drops, Remy. Worried about Machina.
Seiss and I will keep watch.
Also, for some reason, Machina is kind of a pain in the ass to get kill sites with. You wouldn't think he would be, but he kind of is. Not gonna lie. A mouthful of deja vu.
So, Trey, do you ever feel like you've done something before when you know you haven't?
I love Cater's voice. I don't know why. It's weird, but I just like it. I don't know why. Morning at the deserted house.
So, Machina's still not back yet?
Maybe the
Militesi Concordian Alliance.
Glaciamans 842 RG.
Quiet, Mr. Narrator. The Consortium crafts a countermeasure.
The first battle of Judecca.
Judecca from Wild Arms 2. It showed him in his new summer gear. It's funny. Cater and Mother. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Historical. See, you can look at each playable characters, like how many kill sites they've had. Got exactly 30 with them. So that's cool. Rem's done with hers. She's got 32. Ace obviously was the first one done. 85, damn. Currently working on Do. She's got 18. Trey's got 20. Figured he would have more caters done. 34. Sync. Need to do sync. 7? Oh boy, you've got some work to do. Sice. 6? Figured I had more than that. 7. 5. Wow. 8's done with his. 49. 9. 26. He's actually almost done. Jack. 13. Queen. 18. King. 21. King's pretty easy to get them with, so. Lady Setana. She's new. Nice dress you got there, Miss Thing. She's important enough to have a close-up view. Look at that ribbon. Real name unknown. Female, age unknown. Height 5'8". She's no shorty. The oldest living Lassie in Orient. Lady Satana is a legendary summoner who has served the Vermilion Bird Crystal for centuries. Records show that she participated in the Great Orient's War some 500 years ago, and her manner of speech is fittingly quite antiquated and equivocal. Lady Setna essentially speaks in riddles, so few are able to decipher what she means to say. Her Secundus powers allow her to call upon any Eidolon at the behest of the Dominion, including those whose use have been forbidden by the Academia administration. Lady Setna rarely shows herself around the Dominion, constantly operating under the cover of darkness. Not even her fellow Lassie, Lord Juyu, is privy to the nature of her activities, leading many to speculate that he is the shining flame of the Vermilion Bird while she is its shadow. You don't say. Queen Andoria. Ooh. She's sitting on nothing, apparently. That's cool. She gets a close-up view. He's got some kind of ear thing going on. Andoria Kaya Tronca Femme Forturio. Do you have enough names? Jeez. Female 47. She looks like she's barely a teenager, but height 4'5". She's a shorty. Andoria, Queen of the Kingdom of Concordia, is the only one in all of Orient able to commune with Soryu, the wyvern said to be the incarnation of the Azure Dragon Crystal. Noble and impartial, she places a great deal of importance on law and order. That's a show. Andoria maintains her composure in any situation, and she always follows her heart. Too bad now she's dead. Oh, wait. Right. The Kingdom of Concordia, home to the Azure Dragon Crystal. The Kingdom of Concordia is a matriarchal nation. From the Queen herself down to the lowest-ranking bureaucrats, all important government positions are filled by women. Queen Andoria rules over the land, guarding the Azure Peristylium and sharing the will of its crystal with her people. Well, who's ruling it now? That's the question. It is that self-same crystal which grants Concordians the ability to communicate with wyverns and other creatures. This power serves the populace well in their daily lives, and military applications of the Azure Dragon's blessing have provided the kingdom with enough power to hold its own against the other three crystal states. Given that the Concordians never grow taller than a few feet, so they're all shorties apparently. They prefer commanding monsters to fight on their behalf. When they are forced to join the fray, however, the kingdom's Draco Knights make use of their innate speed to run circles around their enemies, then pierce their foes with long spears. The Fabula Pact. In the year 448, the four Peristylia signed a non-governmental agreement separate from the Pax Codex, forged by the leaders of the four crystal states. It stated that war between nations opposed the will of the grand deity Pulse, of course, and established a non-aggression pact between the crystals. You can learn more about that in FF13. Ultimately, the pact proved meaningless because the agreement was signed only by the Peristylia of each nation, not the respective heads of government, and thus lacked any true authority. Moreover, its definition of interstate aggression was too vague to be rigidly enforced. In a bold move, however, Queen Andoria, recognizing the crucial role the four Peristylia had played in beginning and ending past wars, successfully invoking the Fabula Pact as grounds for initiating tripartite peace talks. Fun. Okay. Okay. King of Concordia. Look at this idiot. What the hell's he doing? He's like laying back in a lazy boy chair or something. Nice mask, sir. The King of Concordia, male 42, height 4'4". She's even shorter. The first and only male monarch in the history of the Kingdom of Concordia, the king is an obstinate and obstreperous man. His arrogant highness places his own well-being far above the needs of the people he is supposed to serve. What a jerk. Hate that guy. Sucks, man. Soryu! Okay, I guess they get no picture. Gender unknown, 300 estimated. Length 5,249 feet. Okay. A rare case among l'Cie, Soryu is one of the only non-human creatures chosen to serve its respective crystal. Though its ascension to demigod status, this wyvern came to be known on the reincarnation of the Azure Dragon itself. They get no picture. That's a shame, man. That's too bad. Eidolon Arcana. Rubacanti? Yeah, we got an achievement for getting another Eidolon. I guess we got that at some point. I'm not even sure when, but I guess at the end of one of the missions. Looks like Ifrit. Guess it's like the 3rd level Ifrit or something. Blessed with perpetual regen status. That must be nice. This durable Eidolon is well suited for drawn-out battles of attrition. However, due to its low HP, Rubicante is susceptible to fast-paced enemy onslaughts. Thus, the Dominion Legions choose to summon this Eidolon only once they have broken through the enemy's first line of defense. Where's your red cloak, sir? I'm just saying. Enemy Compendium. 1207. Damn. They are like probably the most common enemy. Super Soldier 271. Imperial Officer 10. That's gone up. Heavy Gunner 50. RPQ 155 Gunner 60. Shock Trooper 64. I still hate those guys. Freak, that's new. Oh, it's this dude. Yeah, I actually killed this guy. It takes a while, but it can be done. So, and then he stops chasing you, which is nice. Oh, only did it once because it's a pain in the ass to do. The Empire snatched these enemy survivors from the remains of their homeland and brainwashed them, transforming them into living weapons of war. Their names have been erased from history, their souls stripped from their bodies. All that remains of these men is an empty shell into which the Imperial Army has poured an insatiable bloodlust. Having lost all autonomy, these freaks simply follow the order they receive without question. In an attempt to create an even more impressive fleet of warriors, the Imperial Army outfitted these human test subjects with an improved version of the Super Soldier's enhanced armor, which maximizes their offensive and defensive capabilities in exchange for decreased mobility. The trade-off is negligible, though. Not only are these freaks impervious to Dominion magic, but they can deliver a fatal blow with a single swing of their enormous swords. That's not actually true, but, you know. Maybe if you're low-leveled. Moreover, their armor periodically administers an extra dose of enhancement serum, pushing their abilities beyond mortal limits. Militesi Curl, 68. Airborne troopers new. Oh, this guy. 6. We beat 6 of these little crap lickers. Scientists originally intended to develop a suit that would grant soldiers mobility in all kinds of terrain, but redesigned the Type 39 air mobile suits for use in maneuvering warfare. Maneuver warfare, as per the military's request. Equipping the device with both a long-range rocket launcher and a close-range flamethrower. I see that. With its improved mobility and cruising range, the Type 39 more closely resembled a small aircraft than a typical mobile suit. However, engineers focused on enhancing maneuverability above all else. The Type 39's offensive and defensive capabilities thus paled in comparison to those of the Magitech armor fleet. Unimpressed with the Type 39's performance, the Empire halted production entirely once it sanctioned the Helldiver for use in the field. The Helldiver. Nimrod 30. Striker 25. Warrior 31. Prometheus and Bob 17. Colossus 31. Gabriel 3. Vajra 2. Yeah. Interesting thing is, yeah, if you actually like stay and fight it, where you're not supposed to actually beat it, you can reduce its HP to 0, but it doesn't really do anything, because it still keeps going. This highly mobile land MA was developed alongside the Helldiver and boasts comparable maneuverability despite being unable to fly. The S-391 heavy terrain MA was equipped with a high-output C engine to ensure excellent performance, but only for a limited time. To combat the issue of short operational periods, the Imperial Defense Squad installed recharging stations around the capital city. Although they were able to solve the Vajra's functionality problems, scientists were unable to minimize the mech's massive manufacturing costs, and they ceased production after creating a trifling 3 units. That's it? Well. Toward the end of the Great War, researchers succeeded in developing a more efficient, newer model, codenamed the Vigilante. I wonder if there's 8 of them. Okay. Branagh! This big thing. 2. Developed as a part of the Empire's Ultima Bomb project, the Magitech armor codenamed 277 was the result of countless hours of research and testing. Once Sid Alstein ordered the construction of a new Magitech armor that could transport and deploy Ultima bombs, engineers from all over the country flocked to the steelworks in hopes of lending their talents to this national cause. The Branagh was capable of loading a total of 8 Ultima bombs at one time, and firing these charges halfway across Orient. Its range did not extend far enough to strike the Dominion and Kingdom capitals without crossing their borders, however, so scientists went back to brainstorming. Ultimately, they decided to outfit the mech with heavy-plated armor and magic barriers to ease the difficulty of invasion. Many researchers had high hopes for this seemingly unstoppable Magitech armor. Unfortunately, their hopes were rendered asunder when a Dominion task force infiltrated the arms production facility outside of Ingram and demolished the prototype in its unfinished state. They quit like Vegastar. Down but not defeated, a scientist quickly resumed work on a second prototype, but production immediately halted with the announcement of an Orient-wide armistice. Thus the curtain closed on the tragic tale of Branagh, never to see the light of day. Too bad we destroyed it, so it doesn't really matter. Martinet 29! 29, Dorito style. Pandrodrum 55. Nomad 9. 9? It looks like a parachute dealio. A derivative of the Martinet, the Nomad was developed not for combat, but for reconnaissance. Although production of the Type 37 automated Battle Droid 3.0 fleet was quite costly, the drone's detection abilities easily outstripped those of their predecessors. Considering that their offensive capabilities would be insufficient once combat escalated, the Empire first employed these disc-shaped droids for scouting, support, and security during the Great War. Fun. Mid-size carrier, 3. Channel Gate 4. Hundlegs 157. Onkeg 69, dude. Capo Wire 27. Flame Flan 178. Electric Flan 14. Agua Flan 38. Evil Eye 161. Bad Eye 2. We need to kill more Bad Eyes. It's been at 2 for a long time. Bomb You Want It 50. Thunder Bomb 6. Dublicorn 2. Diceratops 1. I don't know when we fought this dude, but whatever, man. This subspecies of Dublicorn, known to Kingdom citizens as the Red Demonicorn, is native to the wastelands of Lorica. Although the Diceratops' behavioral patterns are quite similar to those of its more common cousin, its body temperature is exceedingly higher. The Diceratops' horns and claws are imbued with flame, so anyone unfortunate enough to be on the receiving end of its attacks is sure to get burned. Researchers are currently conducting research on an even larger variety of Diceratops that they have named the Juggernaut. Dun dun dun. Sure has nothing to do with X-Men. Snow Giant, too. That's that one fart knocker that we fought during that mission. This grizzled giant resides in groups in the colder regions of Orient. Frost pours forth from the snow giant's body, and it will often use its fist to deliver a punch cold enough to freeze opponents and get thrown out of a ball game. The snow giant leaves itself wide open to attack when it leaps towards distant enemies, so those who encounter the beast would do well to watch for this opportunity to strike. Researchers have discovered a larger subspecies they have dubbed the Sasquatch. Furthermore, the Royal Army also employs a similar breed of monster known as the Snow Squatch. Well. So Curl 109, Curl 2, Marduk. Yeah, that's the enemy that you want to stay away from, but I did manage to beat one. It just takes a long time and it's very risky, but I did manage to pull it off and it's not worth the time. This relatively reclusive creature resides mainly in the jungles of Concordia. Although the Marduk is quite powerful, it will not attack unless provoked. Once angered, that's not true by the way. Once angered, however, the Marduk will begin attacking anything and everything within reach. It often poisons its prey before delivering the final blow, either by striking its target with a sludge bomb, or by trapping them in a noxious fume spilling forth from its body, which isn't really necessary since when you first encounter it, it can just one-shot you, so, you know. Behemoth 2. It's a behemoth, and it's black. It's a black guy. Didn't you know? Possibly the most famous monster in Orient, the behemoth is endowed with a sturdy build and incredible strength. In spite of its size, this gargantuan beast is also extremely agile. The behemoth charges at nearby enemies and swings its tail to strike those who manage to evade its charge, guarding itself from nearly all attacks. The Royal Army controls behemoths in combat, referring to them as behemashes. Okay. If you say so, sir. Alright, record of service. The usual shenanigans. Code of Academia. Missions. And Map of Orient. Okay. So, on to the new events. So, as usual, there are lectures that we can participate in, we can set in on. I think there's 4 of them this time. Also, we can see if we got any new items. Which we may have. Oh, there's 8 summer wear. 8 summer outfit. And beast flesh. Meat bursting with life energy that restores 100% of HP and MP and grants trance. I think we got that from the behemoth. I don't recall, but yeah. I don't think we got any new weapons, did we? Nah. Accessories, any new accessories? Glacius Coda increases ice magic by 20 and prevents freeze but reduces MP by 10%. So that's a pretty exciting deal. SP Robe. Is that new? It might be. Increases all magic by 20, increases max HP and MP by 20%, and grants Protect. May not be a bad thing to have. May not be a bad thing to have. Do.
You don't have to freeze every goddamn thing. We can't all be proctologists, you know.